Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Graney at Quincy Youth Arena for tonight's game between North Quincy High School and Quincy High School, which is also senior night here at Quincy Youth Hockey. Prior to the game, we have lots of activities tonight, but prior to the game right now, we have the North Quincy High seniors giving their moms roses on their last visit here at the Quincy Youth Arena playing Quincy High. First up was Dave Regan and his mother, Donna. Next up is Dave Finnegan and his mother, Linda. Also after the ceremony, we're going to have, as an added feature this year, we're going to have a Mite game between the Quincy High future players that are Mites, which are 8 and 9 years old, against North Quincy's Mite team, which is all 8 and 9 years old. All right, next up is Andrew Colony and his mother, Leslie. Andrew, a senior goaltender, playing his last game here at Quincy Youth Arena against Quincy High School. Okay, on that, as I said, we're also going to...
Evan Harrington, his mother Danielle.
Next up is number 24, Captain Evan Harrington, who will present flowers to his mother Danielle. Another sold-out capacity crowd here at Quincy Youth Arena.
Andrew Donovan, his mom Ann.
Next up is Captain Andrew Donovan and his mom Ann. Number 21, Captain and defenseman Andrew Donovan.
Captain Frankie Sorrento. His mom, Jane.
Next up is the goaltender, also one of the captains, Frankie Sorrento, and his mother, Jane. Frankie wrapping up a nice career here at North Quincy High. Each player and mom are having their pictures taken. I'm sure it'll be a memento that they'll cherish forever. That takes care of the North Quincy High School seniors. Now the Quincy High School seniors.
Alex Smith and his mom Sheila.
First up for Quincy High is the goaltender Alex Smith and his mom Sheila. Alex has been the backbone in the net for the Quincy High team this year, which has already qualified for the state tournament. They still have 5 games left. They've already qualified for this year's state tournament, so they will be going into the postseason.
We'll do the photo up later, Quincy. Sorry, she must have left. Steve Bystro, his mom Beth.
Next up is winger Stevie Vithrow and his mother Beth. Steve cruises the wing on the #1 line for Quincy.
Jim Dunn, his mother Kelly.
Next up is Jimmy Dunn and his mother Kelly. Jim Dunn is a senior defenseman.
Mike Gibbons, his mother Eleanor.
Next up is Mike Gibbons and his mom Eleanor Gibbons.
Mike McKeon and his grandmother Janice.
Mike McKeon, who's going to give his flowers to his grandmother Janice.
Steve Graham, his mom Julie.
Senior defenseman Steve Graham and his mom Julie.
DJ Andrews, his mother Cindy.
DJ Andrews and his mom Cindy.
Assistant Captain Michael McPherson, his mother Janice.
Assistant Captain and Center Mike McPherson and his mother Janice.
Quincy, we found our photographer, so please stay down there. We'll be right down. And finally, Captain Matt Giordani and his mother Sharon.
And last but not least, Captain Matt Giordani and his mother Sharon. Matthew's hurt, cannot play tonight. Matthew is the leading scorer in the Atlantic Coast League right now with 44 points. Quincy also has the third leading scorer, Mike McKeon, number 39. All right, we'll be back momentarily with the start of the Mite game.
Boys, Quincy seniors, if you would just line up in one line, we're going to take a group picture of all the seniors and all the mothers. Thank you. Mom's on the ice.
Okay, they've located the photographer for Quincy High, so we're going to be a few minutes, and we're going to, as all the moms come on the ice and they get their picture taken with their sons, and then we're going to try something new tonight, something that is the product of rink manager Michelle Stenberg, who does an outstanding job running Quincy Youth Arena, and also is very, very much involved not only in all the arena stuff, but in Quincy Youth Hockey, and she also is the president of the Quincy Presidents Booster Club. Michelle came up with this idea, and it's gonna start in about 5 minutes. What we have, the future stars, 8 and 9-year-old mites skating for a North Quincy team, and 8 and 9-year-old mites skating for a Quincy High team. This is going to be an 8-minute, no stop time game. I'm sure the kids are going to have a heck of a time. I can see the twinkle in their eyes as I talked to them before the game started. They didn't know that Quincy Access TV was coming here to televise this game. But once we told them that they were going to be on TV, boy, did their eyes light up, and they're really looking forward to this. The players for the North Quincy team are number 66, Paul O'Brien. Number 77, Brendan O'Brien. Number 88, Anna DeGravio. Number 6, Kay O'Connor. Number 99, Tom Ross. Number 10, Andrew Golden. Number 91, Tim Riley. Number 34, Savannah Flynn. Number 9, Sean McDermott. Number 7, Tom Koch. And number 90, Seamus McBride. That is your future North Quincy High School hockey team. For the Quincy High School team, we have number 88, Carissa Beal. Number 99, Mike Callahan. Number 9, John Chalzinski. Number 66, Griffin Lynch. Number 6, Mike O'Brien. Number 16, Kyle Masoni.
Number 99, Tom
Number 10, Jonathan Sheehan. Number 8, Hannah Gillen. Number 4, Sean Ely. Number 5, John Quinn. And number 7, Matthew Fox.
Tim Riley. Number 34, Savannah Flynn. Number 9, Sean McDermott. Number 7, Tom Cope. Number 90, Seamus McBride.
And there they were.
5, Kevin McDonald.
And there they are, your future North Quincy High players. Next, coming out of the other chute, for Quincy High School.
Number 88, Carissa Beal.
Here she comes right now, number 88, Carissa Beal. Number 99, Mike Kalman.
Number 9, Jimmy Jimmy Lazinski.
Number 9, Jimmy Lazinski.
Number 66, Griffin Lynch.
Number 66, Griffin Lynch.
Number 6, Michael O'Brien.
Number 6, Mike O'Brien.
Number 16, Kyle Massoni.
Number 16, Kyle Massoni.
Number 10, Jonathan Sheehan.
Number 10, Jonathan Sheehan.
Number 8, Hannah Gillen.
Number 8, Hannah Gillen.
Number 4, Sean Healy.
Number 4, Sean Healy.
Number 5, John Quinn.
Number 5, John Quinn.
Number 7, Matthew Fox.
Number 7, Matthew Fox.
Number 91, Andrew Cornelius.
Number 91, Andrew Cornelius.
Teams are being coached this evening by Brian Beal, Sean Kalman, Steve White, Bill O'Brien, and Sean O'Brien. Thank you, team.
Okay, we're just about ready to get this Mite game underway, and I would be remiss if I didn't talk a little about the coaches for this big game. We have Brian Beal and Sean Callahan, Steve White, Bill O'Brien, and Sean O'Brien. And as you noticed, as these youngsters skated onto the ice, this is a big-time thrill for them. They're playing before the North Quincy High Varsity game. As I said, this will be an 8-minute period. And we're looking forward to as big of a battle as we're going to see in about 15 or 20 minutes when the Presidents of 2006 and the Red Raiders of 2006 bang heads here at Quincy Youth Arena. I expect just as much excitement in both games. Okay. All right, moving in to take the face-off is Andrew Cornelius for Quincy. And number 88, Anna Gravo for the North Quincy High Mites. Puck's controlled right there in center ice. Banged up a little bit there. And shot down into the Quincy end, where it's quickly picked up by number 5, John Quinn. John Quinn passes it, but it's stolen away by number... Stolen away by Paul O'Brien, who couldn't quite bang it home. Right now, the future Red Raiders are controlling the puck down there as we see a lot of action. There's a little break and a nice save by the goaltender, Mike Callahan, and we're going to have a face-off just to the right in the Quincy Mite zone. These kids are scampering right up there to get ready. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Puck controlled by Quincy. Oh, here we might have a little breakaway. Puck being controlled right now. He throws it up along the boards. That's number 4, Sean Healy. Sean Healy, he fires it in on net, but it's broken up. By one of the North Quincy players. Puck controlled right now again by North. Stolen away by the Quincy High player. Picked back up right there by number 5, John Quinn. John throws it in along the boards, and now the action is down in the North Quincy zone as North Quincy tries to control the puck. And here he comes, he's on the fly. That's Andrew Golden. He shoots it up. Puck taken away by number 10, Jonathan Sheehan. And we have a whistle on the play, and we're going to change up. A little over 6 minutes left here in this new classic, which will be, I hope, held every year It's a nice touch by rink manager Michelle Stenberg. She does, as I said earlier, she does an outstanding job. Okay, out there on the draw now, we have the puck's dropped, banged into the Quincy end, but slammed out. Right out there now for Quincy, we got Carissa Bell. We got number 66, Griffin Lynch. We got number 6, Mike O'Brien. We have number 9, Jim Lazinski. And number 16, Kyle Mazzoni. It looks like Kyle Mazzoni, he's going to have a breakaway. He's moving in, he shoots, and he scores! There we have, the ice has been broken by number 16, Kyle Mazzoni, who went in on a lead pass from Jimmy Tilzinski, picked the right-hand corner, and slid the puck into the net for a 1-0 lead for the Quincy High, for the future Quincy High Presidents. Okay, we line back up here at center ice. Puck again controlled by the Quincy High players. And there's Mr. Mazzoni. He's a little offside right now. He's looking for number 2. He's all fired up after that first goal. All right, we have a little banging going on in the corner. It's thrown over to the corner where it's going to be picked up by number 88, Carissa Bell. Carissa takes it over into the right corner. Looks like Carissa lost an edge as she slipped to the ice, and the puck is picked up then by Jim Lazinski. Also controlled by Griffin Lynch. Now it's broken out of the Quincy zone, and a nice play there made by, let me get him to turn around so I can get a number. Nice play on defense by number 6, Mike O'Brien, to stop a North Quincy breakaway. But here we go, a 2-on-1. Number 4. Oh. But there was a whistle on the play for offsides, and we're changing up the lines one more time. We have 4 minutes left here in the game, which features the future stars of North Quincy High in the red and the future stars of the Quincy Presidents in the blue. We have a 1-0 lead for the Presidents. Goal was scored by number 16, Kyle Mazzoni, on a nice feed from number 9, Jim Lazinski. All right, puck on the drop, puck controlled by, who do we got out there now? We got number 90, Seamus McBride for the North team. Number 88, Anna DeGravo, she's also out there. We also have number 6, Kay O'Connor out there. Number 10, Andrew Golden. And number 77, Brendan O'Brien for the red North Quincy Presidents. Puck thrown up along the boards, but kept in on a nice play by number 77, Brendan O'Brien, who feeds the puck in to number 90, Seamus McBride. He gets a shot on net. And we see a nice save by number 99, Mike Callahan. North Quincy pressuring right now. These young Raiders are pressuring right now to try to get this game tied, as we got a little over 3 minutes left here in this game. Nice job by both teams. These kids are having a lot of fun. You can see it in their smiles on their faces. But they're also all business when they get out there to play. Okay, puck dropped in, banged away by number 5 for the red team, who unfortunately I don't have on my program. I'm sorry. Okay, puck stolen by number 4, Sean Healy. Puck right now in the North Quincy zone as they're banging around to see what they can do with it. Now we got the puck. Now we got it banged out, trying to get a lead pass up. That was number 77, Brendan O'Brien, who threw it in. Tommy Cook was trying to pick it up, but he couldn't quite get to it. Okay. All right, there's the buzzer. We're going to change it up for the final shift here. 2 minutes left in the game, 1-0. The future Quincy High Presidents are ahead. It's been a barn burner. We have the people rocking in the seats. They didn't expect such a treat as this new twist to senior night, as the future players of the North Quincy High Red Raiders and the Quincy Presidents are on display tonight. They'll be here. They'll be, in about 10 years from now, they'll be here showing off their skills that they've learned here at Quincy Youth Arena. Okay, the puck's controlled now. Picked up by number 34, Savannah Flynn, as she threw it in the middle, but she couldn't quite connect. Picked up by Tom Koch. Okay, now here's a chance for North Quincy. And North Quincy scores with 1 minute 24 seconds left in the game. A goal. A goal by number 9, Sean McDermott, who picked it up right in front, took a peek, put it through the 5-hole. Mike Callahan, not quite quick enough to react, made a fantastic effort to try to stop that puck. And we now have a tie game, 1-1, with 49 seconds left in the game, and the young Red Raiders are responding to tie this game up. Now the puck stolen by Quincy High. Quincy's got a 3-on-0, controlling the puck. Michael O'Brien knocked away by number 7, Tom Koch, on a great defensive play. And the puck now goes out to center ice, where it's picked up by number 34, Savannah Flynn. Savannah breaking down, trying to get it in. Slips by Mike Callahan. Savannah scurries to the back of the net. We're down to 12 seconds as the Red Raiders are flying, trying to get the goal, but these young Presidents are up to the task. 3, 2, 1, and that wraps up this new Quincy Youth Arena Classic. The Mites of North Quincy High School, the future Mites of North Quincy High School, and the future Presidents of Quincy High School, as this game ends in a 1-1 tie. And as always, down here at Quincy Youth Arena, sportsmanship above everything else, as both teams line up at center ice for that traditional handshake. Here they go, here they go. They're getting a rousing round of applause from this sold-out crowd here at Quincy Youth Arena. Once again, for the final time, here is the final score of this Mite game. It was a 1-1 tie, a job well done by both teams. They worked very hard, they had a ball, and we had a 1-1 tie. Once again, the goals for Quincy High. Goal was scored by number 16, Kyle Masoni, with an assist to number 9, Jim Lazinski. And the North Quincy goal was scored by number 9, Sean McDermott, with an assist to number 7, Tom Koch. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the start of the Red Raiders and the Quincy Presidents. We'll return shortly. Thank you. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. This is Bill Graney along with John Caleri, Quincy Access Cable TV. for the final meeting this year between the North Quincy Red Raiders and the Quincy High Presidents. Always a big game, always a packed house. As we scan around the arena, you'll see it's standing room only. I'm right here in the middle of the Quincy High rooting section, so I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of noise during this game. And even though, and we're really looking forward to a big battle. The Quincy High Presidents are currently second place in the Atlantic Coast League. They've already qualified for a state tournament spot, and it's my opinion that they have a shot to do a little business in the tournament. They're led by senior captain Matt Giordani, who won't be playing tonight. He has a leg injury. He's also the leading scorer in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Also by Captain Mike McPherson, a senior, and solid net minding from Alex Smith. At the other end of the arena, we have the North Quincy Red Raiders. The Raiders haven't quite had the year that they expected to have this year. They're a little bit down. They won't be going to the tournament, but nonetheless, they've impressed us with their play and their hard work throughout the entire season. They are led by Captain Andrew Donovan, along with assistant captains Evan Harrington and senior goaltender Frank Sorrento. On the North Quincy bench, we have head coach Bobby Doyle, who's assisted by Sean Vermette, Jim Fastis, and Scotty the Machine McCarrion is also on the bench, the other assistant coach. On the Quincy High bench, we have the head coach Bob Silva, the dean of coaches here in the South Shore, who's been behind the Quincy High bench for as long as I can remember. He's joined by assistant coach Ted Walsh. All right, here we are with the starting lineups for the North Quincy High Red Raiders.
Matt Wallace.
Starting at left wing, number 18, Matt Lawler.
Number 7, Nash Winters.
At right wing, number 7, Nash Winters.
At center, and the captain, Andrew Donovan.
At center, and the captain, number 21, Andrew Donovan.
At defense, number 9, Joe Canavan.
On defense, number 9, Joe Canavan. And also senior captain, number 24, Evan Harrington. And in the nets for North Quincy High School, senior goaltender Frankie Sorrento.
Also a captain, number 31, Frank Sorrento.
Ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup for the North Quincy Red Raiders. And now at the other end of the rink, in the blue and white, the Quincy High Presidents.
Assisted by Sean Vermette, Jim Fastis, Dan Stone, and Scotty the Body. The starting lineup, the Quincy High School Presidents. At left wing, number 2, Steve Bythrow.
Left wing, number 2, Stevie Bythrow. On the right wing, number 17, Mike McKeon.
Mike McKeon. At center.
At center.
Assistant captain number 8, Mike McPherson.
Assistant captain number Mike McPherson, who will be filling in for captain number 5, Matt Giordani, who has an injured leg and can't play tonight. On defense tonight, starting for the Presidents, number 9, Kyle Craig, along with number 6, Mike Leone. And the goaltender tonight, as usual for Quincy High, number 34, Alex Smith. As I said, on the bench, the Dean of South Shore Coaches, Coach Bob Silva.
He was coached this year by Bob Silva, Teddy Walsh, Jamie Jackson,
Assistant Coach Teddy Walsh, and Assistant Coach Jamie Schatzel, and upstairs, monitoring the situation, assistant coach Cami Medeiros.
And now my friend Mario
Ladies
Ryan
and
has a word.
Get ready for the national, stand up for the national anthem. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Okay, as the roar here, the roar of the crowd was rather loud. As I said, a North Quincy High game always brings the entire city out. As I look around this rink, there is not a seat to be had in the bleachers, and the east end of the arena is 7 or 8 deep, upstairs 5 or 6 deep. All 3 luxury boxes are filled up. I see high school principals, I see teachers, I see city councilors. I thought earlier I saw the mayor. As I said, traditionally, this game brings out quite a crowd as it's well represented by fans from both sides of the city. Okay, here we go. Puck controlled by Quincy. Controlled by North. Now it's taken by defenseman number 6, Mike Leone, who throws it out, but it's picked up by senior defenseman for North Quincy High School, Evan Harrington, who dumps it in. Nash Winters picks it up behind the wing board. He's looking for someone in front, trying to feed Harrington. Couldn't quite get him. Nash Winter takes it to the corner where he's hit, but a good, clean, hard check by number 20, Stevie Graham. Puck thrown back down in the Quincy High end. Controlled by Graham. He throws it up. He's looking to bang it up along the boards where it's picked back up by Canavan. Canavan throws it back up. Harrington throws it back to Canavan. Puck picked up by Canavan. He throws it into center ice where it was picked up by number 2, Matt Rodriguez, who throws it up along the boards to number 20, Teddy Finnegan. Teddy trying to bang it in, throws it in along the boards. Chased in there by Zach Zegan. Zegan picked up by young Jimmy Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick heads for the net, but can't quite get there, and he's steered away by number 21, Casey Conley. Fitzpatrick picks it back up, loses an edge, and slips to the ice. Finnegan picks it up along the corner. Now it's picked up, thrown the length of the ice on a great pass. Nice save by Sorrento as we had a partial breakaway by number 6, Mike Leone, who snuck up the far boards on a nice pass, but Sorrento was up to the task. Puck now controlled by North. North has it behind their own net. Gets it up along the sideboards to Finnegan, where it's picked up by number 9, Kyle Craig, who throws it on net, but it's kicked aside by Sorrento. Action a little even pace right now as both teams are just starting to feel each other out. Puck thrown back down into the other end where we have an icing. We've played about 3 minutes of the game, and it's just a little bit of feeling each other out. As I said, Quincy High's having a fantastic year. They have 11 wins on the season. They're heading to the tournament. North Quincy High a little bit on the disappointed side, but as always, North comes to play, and I'm sure they came to play tonight in this big game. Puck controlled again, thrown down by Matt Fury, and we have icing again, and the puck's going to be brought back down to the just to the right of goaltender Sorrento. Donovan, Winter, and Deegan back out there. Puck controlled by North in the neutral zone. Deegan dumps it down. He's looking ahead. He was looking ahead for Andrew Donovan, but he couldn't quite make a play. He also had Matt Lawler. Puck picked up by North, who threw it into the neutral zone. Harrington picks it up, sends in. Sends in Andrew Donovan all alone, but he couldn't quite bang it in. Now we got North changes up on the fly. We got Zach Deegan out there. Quincy High throws it out. Picked up by number 5. Matt Giordani, who he's dressed, but we heard he wasn't going to play, but he's out there. Controlling the puck. Puck picked up by Giordani. Giordani's coming off. Giordani wasn't expected to play, but he was just out there for a shift. Puck controlled by Sorrento, who ties it up and throws it. We'll have a face-off to his right. Fury and Jimmy Morris out there on the defense. Fed up to Finnegan. Finnegan can't quite control it. Puck picked back up by 19, Teddy Walsh, who throws it in the Quincy High end. Picked up by number 6, Mike Maloney, who threw it in on net, and Sorrento made the save. Pace quickening here just a little bit as Quincy's starting to take a little bit of control here in the opening few minutes. On the face-off, puck thrown behind the net, thrown in front, Sorrento bangs it away. Puck still controlled by Quincy, taken out, picked up by the defenseman, number 9. Kyle Craig. Craig throws it back in. Walsh into forecheck. Matt Rodriguez on the puck, kicks it up along the boards, gets it into the center, where it's picked up by Mike McKeon and thrown back down into the Quincy High end. Here comes Quincy breaking out. Lead pass, gets by everybody, but no icing, as the ref said. North Quincy could have played it. Evan Hampton behind the net, being forechecked by number 5, Mike Giordani, who's right in front. Couldn't quite handle it. Puck picked up now by Nash Winters, who flew down across the center right zone. Got a stick on it, but it was banged away where it's picked up by Vitro. And controlled by number 9, Joe Canavan, who just dropped it back in the Quincy High end. Nice hit on the wing boards by Mike Griffin, number 16, but the puck's still controlled by Quincy. We've played almost 5 minutes. It's still more or less a feeling out period. Puck picked up again by Giordani. Here comes Quincy breaking out. Number 21, Andrew Donovan, North Quincy rather, but he just threw it in behind the net, couldn't get anything going. Puck picked up right now in there, forechecking for North Quincy, number 16, Mike Griffin. He's being a little pest as he's all over the ice, stopping Quincy from breaking out, but here they come. Mike McCann with the puck, throws it in the back for Walsh. Walsh bangs it out. Here comes North Quincy breaking out. Fine job by number 6, Mike Leone, to stop the puck. And then a nice check by number 19, Teddy Walsh, on number 16, Mike Gibson, to send the puck sprawling. Is picked back up by Quincy. Quincy throws it into the center. On it, number 6, Mike Leone, a very offensive-minded defenseman who threw it in on Sorrento, and he made the save. We've played a little, almost 6.5 minutes. Most of the action has been in the North Quincy end, but North so far has been up to the task. Face-off control by Fitzpatrick. He brings it out, throws it back in to Teddy Finnegan. Finnegan with the puck, throws it over in the corner to Zach Deegan. Zach Deegan mucking in along the boards, where it's picked up by Finnegan. Finnegan's in the corner, throws it out front to Deegan, and a nice save. A great leg save by Alex Smith on Deegan, who was home alone. He fired it to the right corner, and Smith got the leg out and sent it sprawling. Now he holds it up on a throwback in. The biggest save of the evening so far was just then by number 34, senior goaltender Alex Smith, who robbed Ryan Deegan, Zach Deegan rather, right in front of the Quincy High goaltender. North with a nice flurry right there, as they're letting Quincy High know this game, they're going to earn this game. Whoever wins this game is going to earn it, whether it be the Red Raiders or the Quincy High Presidents. Puck thrown in along the back. Puck control right now by North Quincy High, as Quincy's having a difficult time getting it out. But now it's picked up very quickly by Bythrow, ahead to Teddy Walsh. Nice save by Sorrento. Puck thrown in front, and it's whisked away. Casey Conley to Bythrow. And to Teddy Walsh to Bythrow rather. And there was just a big scurry of action right there in the North Quincy end. Puck thrown out in the center ice by North Quincy High as they change up. Both teams change up. Right now we got Bythrow, McPherson, and Bythrow, Giordani, and McPherson out there. And on defense we have Kyle Craig. Puck thrown up into the neutral zone, picked up by the North Quincy defense. Over to Finnegan from Fitzpatrick. Picked back up. Puck thrown in behind the North Quincy net, where it kicks out front, and Sorrento has to make the save. Okay, we played 9 minutes and it's still scoreless. Up and down, wide open hockey. Puck control by North Quincy, thrown up along the boards, kept in by number 8, Mike McPherson. McPherson is now on the point, along with Stevie Graham. Puck thrown right in front, thrown in by Wall, saved by Sorrento. Nice save by Sorrento. And the puck's picked up by number 24, senior captain Evan Harrington, who throws it in, and picked up by Fitzpatrick. And Fitzpatrick tried to get it over, but he couldn't. Now it's picked back up by Quincy. Quincy High with the puck. Quincy High dumps it in and changes, but here's a little break for North Quincy High. As North throws it up along the wing boards, where it's picked back up by number 21, senior captain Andrew Donovan, who got it in front, but he was called for being in the crease, so the face-off is outside the zone. Donovan's out there right now with Nash Winter and Matt Lawler. We had a whistle, like an offside, just outside the zone in front of the North Quincy High bench. 5 minutes left in the first period, a scoreless tie picked up by Giordani. Giordani throws it over in the corner. Bite throw behind the net. Picked back up by Giordani, who feeds it in front, and a nice save by Sorrento. Mike McKeon was cruising in, got a nice pass from Bite throw, threw it at Sorrento, but he was up to the task. Here comes North Quincy breaking out. Senior captain Andrew Donovan bringing it in. He fires it across, kicked out and aside by Smith. Up and down we go here. Very wide open offensive game here tonight, as seems as though we've thrown the defense to the wind and we're just playing up and down, up and down. This game very wide open, an offensive game, but yet there has been no scoring as both goaltenders have been up to the task and are keeping both their teams in it. Puck control by Matt Fury behind the net. Being poke checked along there by number 6, Mike Leone, who's trying to keep it in for the Presidents. Along with number 21, Casey Conley. North Quincy throws it out. Not going to be icing. As number 11, Jimmy Dunn, takes it behind the net. Throws it to McPherson, picked back up again by Donovan. Now controlled by North Quincy. North gets it to the point, where Joe Canterman let it go into a flurry in front and didn't quite make it to the goaltender. Puck picked up by Leone. Leone with a backhander high over the corner, thrown back out into the neutral zone. Puck controlled by Quincy. Number 11, Jimmy Dunn, throws it back into the North Quincy end, where it's picked up by Hampton. He throws it back over to Canterman. Canterman throws it up the middle into the neutral zone. Where it's picked up by number 7, Nick Massoni, who's playing the on defense right now. Puck controlled by number 24, Evan Harrington, who rushed it from his point position. Now it's picked up by Giordani. Giordani going for the net, but he loses the puck as Harrington got back and made a nice play. Here comes North Quincy breaking out again. Oh, Bite throw broke in unexpectedly, but he fanned. Puck picked back up by number 7, Nick Massoni, who throws it in. Puck controlled now over to Mike McKeon. Mike McKeon in center ice as he can't do anything as he's banged along the boards by number 11, Dave Regan. Regan, puck thrown in, stopped by the defense. Picked up by Mike Griffin, who throws it up along the boards as North tries to make a change. Quincy has it in center ice, and they're going to dump it in, and they're going to make a change. Puck picked up by number 8, Rob Mann, who throws it behind the net, moves it up along the boards, back into center ice, controlled by Quincy. Now North Quincy picks it up. A lot of this game being played in the neutral zone right now, as I think the early pace of the game has taken its toll here in the waning moments of the first period, as the plays seem to have slowed down. We see a lot more action in center ice. Okay, Quincy dumps it in where it's picked back up by number 21, Casey Conley, who throws it along the board, stopped by Nash Winters. Winters breaking out, throws it up, picks it back up. It's in the neutral zone again where it's controlled by Quincy. Puck picked up by number 20, Stevie Graham, the defenseman, who throws it in. and waits as the forward line change. Graham picks it back up, gets it to Giordani for a shot on net, and a nice save by Sorrento. Puck thrown out into the neutral zone by Finnegan. Finnegan's chasing along, forechecking well. Gets it back to Graham. Graham throws it into Giordani, who throws it back in. 42 seconds left in a scoreless tie here in the first period of a very offensive game with good goaltending, and it's still, puck then controlled and broken up. As you saw it, Jimmy Fitzpatrick, he stole it away. He stole it away in the Quincy zone, did a little fiddle and diddle and went in front, showed the puck to Smith, held it back, and then threw it in the right corner. So we have a North Quincy lead of 1-0 with just 27 seconds left here in the first period. That could be a real momentum breaker. Here comes Fitzpatrick again, trying to get it in front of Finnegan. Thrown back in front by Finnegan. Nice play, but picked up here by Giordani, who's trying to tie it up here in the waning moments of the first period. Puck controlled by Quincy. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of the first period, on a last second goal with 27 seconds left by number 10, Jimmy Fitzpatrick, on a nice feed from number 20, Teddy Finnegan, has given the North Quincy Red Raiders a 1-0 lead as they go into the dressing room. Momentum may now be on their side, so I'll be looking for a very fast-paced second period also, and we'll be back as soon as they clean the ice. Come back for the second period of this North Quincy High Presidents battle here at Quincy Youth Arena. The score at the end of the first period is 1-0, kind of a surprising score, as North Quincy High's Jimmy Fitzpatrick scored with 27 seconds left to make it 1-0 North Quincy High in a very low-scoring affair, but yet quite an offensive battle, as both teams just played offensive hockey the whole way through, and both goaltenders have been on their games tonight and have kept this at 1-0. So as we open up, we have Giordani Bythrow and McKeon out there for the Quincy High Presidents. And for the North Quincy Red Raiders, we got Matt Lawler, Andrew Donovan, and Nash Winter. Okay, puck dropped in the North Quincy end, picked up by Nash Winter. He brings it up, but Kyle Craig, the senior defenseman for Quincy High, made a nice play and kept Winter from going around him while his defensive partner, Mike Leone, picked up the puck. Okay. McPherson's now out there with Kyle Craig on defense, as Giordani is out there for a shift for the Presidents. Puck controlled by Lawler behind the net, throws it over into the other wing corner where it's picked up by McKeon, but he can't get it out of the zone. He throws it out, goes into center ice where it's picked up by number 2, Matt Rodriguez for North Quincy High. Puck controlled now by North Quincy High. Harrington to Nash Winter, back to him. And they lose it behind the net, out breaking out. Here comes Quincy again. Okay, with the puck for Quincy. Number 5, Giordani's, he tried to get it to McKeon, but McKeon just threw it behind the net. As we just get a little bit of going back and forth here. Puck picked up by number 9, Kyle Craig. He fires a shot. Sorrento reaches into the sky and pulls it out. Has to be the best save of the night for Sorrento. Earlier in the first period, the goaltender for Quincy High, Smith, made a spectacular save also. So in the spectacular save department, we're tied 1-1 here, as Sorrento keeps North in the game with a great glove hand save. Puck draw control by Quincy, thrown back out, but it's picked up. Finnegan tries to bang it up. He can't quite control it. Picked up by Harrington. Harrington throws it in to the left-hand corner, where it's picked up by McPherson, who tries to throw it out throws it to Walsh. Walsh throws it into center ice, but nobody's home. And right now it's picked up by Matt Fury, who throws it behind the net. Throws it out where he gets it back. Tries to get it ahead to Deegan, but there's icing on the play. As I walked around at the end of the first period, I saw quite a few people. We saw Councilor Mike McFarland, Councilor Finn. Saw Ed Miller, the athletic director, who's very pleased with the crowd. Talked a few minutes to Officer J.J. Borden, who's keeping the peace here. Said it's been a very well-maintained group. Both the fans for North Quincy High and Quincy High. School spirit is very, very, very high, but the sportsmanship and behavior comes first. Puck controlled by Giordani, throws it over to McKeon. McKeon throws it behind the net. Picked up by the North Quincy defense. Tried to throw it out, kept in by McPherson. McPherson throws it in the back. McKeon on the puck. He's kicking along the wing boards. Feeds it in front to Giordani. Giordani gets loose. Puck's in close. Stopped by Sorrento. Out of sight of the ref, and we had a whistle. We'll have a face-off just to the left-hand side of Frankie Sorrento, the goaltender for North Quincy. Okay, McKeon, Giordani, and Bythrow, Dunn, and McPherson on defense. Draw control by North Quincy. Joe Canavan swings it around. Gets it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets it to Finnegan, tries to throw it in front to Jimmy Fitzpatrick. Jimmy couldn't quite reach it, but he throws it to Canavan. Canavan with a shot that goes right over the top and a little bit wide. Puck banged out by Quincy, skating back to pick it up is senior defenseman Evan Harrington. Puck controlled by Zach Deegan. Deegan throws it in the center ice to Fitzpatrick, who gets it over to Finnegan, who throws it to Andrew Harrington. Finnegan controls the puck right now, gets it in the zone. Can't quite get it there. Puck's controlled by Quincy. They dump it in the back. First on it all, Giordani. Giordani loses control behind the net, and here comes North Quincy up the right wing boards. Thrown into the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick breaks into the middle. Loses control, and it's thrown down in the Quincy end. Walsh chasing senior defenseman Harrington down. Evan Harrington picks it up, throws it into the neutral zone where the puck's picked up by senior captain Andrew Donovan, who throws it in front to Nash Winter. Winter throws it in front, and it's stopped by goaltender Smith. We got a face-off just to the right. Played 4 minutes into the second period. A 1-0 lead for the Red Raiders on a goal with 27 seconds left in the first period by Jim Fitzpatrick, assisted to Ted Finnegan, who made a nice play to get it in front of McKinnon, in front of Fitzpatrick, who showed it to Smith, pulled it back, then threw it in the corner. Nice goal by Jimmy. Puck control by Quincy. Quincy throws it into the neutral zone. A lot of play here in the neutral zone. Picked up by Leone. Leone breaking down. He's got Casey in the middle. Tried to get it over to Casey. They couldn't connect. Picked that back up by number 7, Nick Massoni on defense. Nick throws it along the boards, gets it into the end, and didn't quite recognize where he was, and we have an icing, and the puck will be brought back, and the face-off will be next to Alex Smith. As I mentioned earlier, Quincy High is having a very good year. They have 11 wins. They will be headed to the tournament. They've already qualified. We'll be getting back to Quincy Access TV viewers. See maybe if we can do a game in the tournament. We're not quite sure yet, but we'll let you know on the announcements on the bulletin board at the station and on the screen during the evening. All right, puck thrown back down into the North Quincy end. Sorrento holds it up. Face off just to the left. Looks like Sorrento may be getting a little warning from the referee to play that puck instead of stopping it for a face-off. Okay, draw control by North Quincy. Taken behind the net by number 19, Matt Fury. Gets it up along the boards. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets it to Chris Burke. We got Chris Burke, Dave Regan, and Mike Griffin out there right now for North Quincy. Puck control by Quincy, thrown in the center ice. Stevie Bythrow picks it up, threads the needle, tries to get through, can't get quite through. On a nice play by defenseman Matt Fury, who took the puck away, but it's picked back up by McKeon. McKeon's behind the net, gets it to the point, where it's picked up by Steve Graham. Graham throws it just wide, where the puck's now picked up by North Quincy. North Quincy trying to get it out, but Mike McPherson keeps it in. Number 8 keeps it in, but it's controlled by North Quincy. Breaking out now, Chris Burke. Stolen away. Here's nice headman pass to Teddy Walsh, but a fine defensive play by number 2, Evan Harrington, on the defense. The Quincy High Partisans here were looking for a penalty, but they didn't get one, as they let their voices be heard to the ref, but play continues. Puck thrown back down into the Quincy end. Harrington banging down, gets it into Winter. Winter gets it over to Lawler. Lawler throws it in front. Picked up by 9, Kyle Craig, the defenseman, behind the net. Thrown back out into the neutral zone, where it's picked up by Walsh. Walsh tries to make a play, can't. Puck stolen by number 15. Josh McKeon, who threw it in front, where it was scooped up by Smith. Smith holds on. We have a face-off just to his left. All right, we got a line change coming back out for the Presidents is Giordani, McCann, and Bythrow out there for the Raiders. Fitzpatrick, Finnegan, and Zach Dagan. Puck control by North Quincy, get it out into the neutral zone. Banged away by the North Quincy High defense. Goes the length of the ice, and we have an icing call. We played just about half of the second period, where we still have a 1-0 game. I don't mean to be redundant. There has been a lot of offense, but both these goaltenders are up to the task tonight. And they've kept what I would have thought would have been a high-scoring game. Now it almost looks like it's a defensive battle. It's 1-0, and we owe it all to both goaltenders. Sorrento for North Quincy High School and Alex Smith for Quincy High. Puck controlled by North in the neutral zone. Stolen away by Quincy. They try to throw it in, but they can't get it by that wall of defense on the North Quincy blue line. Picked up by McKeon at the blue line. He throws it in behind the net, where it's picked up by number 19, Matt Fury. Fury tries to throw it up along the boards, but it's stopped by Bythrow. Bythrow loses it, throws it back out. McPherson tried to keep it in, but it just got outside, and we have an offside and a face-off just outside the North Quincy zone. Winter, Donovan, and Lawler out there for North Quincy. Walsh, Conley, and Gilbody out there for, and Mike Gibbons out there for Quincy High. Puck controlled by North Quincy High as they break it out, but it gets into center ice. Puck's picked up by number 18, Matt Lawler. He throws it in behind the net, where it's picked up by Bridges. Little banging around, kicked out by Bridges to Lawler. Lawler throws it in front, but nobody's home. Puck controlled by Quincy, who throws it out into the neutral zone, gets it ahead to Teddy Walsh. Walsh can't quite control it, loses it back in. Picked up by Winter. Winter taps it in center ice, and it falls down into the Quincy High end, where it's picked up by Kyle Craig. Craig throws it over to the boards, and it's now picked up by Gibbons. Gibbons throws it in the zone, and the puck's going down behind the North Quincy zone. Puck picked up by number 9, Canavan. Forecheck quickly, stolen away by McKeon. McKeon misfired. Giordani came in to pick up the rebound, and he threw it up over the net and into the glass. So we get a face-off with 6 minutes left, just to the left of Sorrento, the North Quincy High goaltender. 1-0. And a very well-played game by both teams. Draw control by North Quincy, thrown behind the net to Fury. Fury loses it, loses control. Thrown by Quincy up along the wing boards. Dropped back in by McPherson. By throw in the corner. Throws it in front. Nice save by Sorrento on a quick shot by Butthrow. As Sorrento threw the pad out and stopped it. Then we had a blast by McPherson. And oh my God, Sorrento puts up the glove, and look what I found. Another outstanding save by Sorrento. As right now he's keeping North Quincy High in the game. He's keeping their lead safe, and he's played spectacular. Puck control by North. Oh, breaking out was Finnegan. Finnegan was almost in all alone, but nice back checking by McPherson, and Finnegan lost the puck before he could get a shot on net. Puck controlled again by North. North trying to bang it out. Quincy's picked up the pace of Tad as they get the number 1 line out there again. Puck thrown back into North Quincy again. Kicked out. Ahead to Jimmy McCarthy. McCarthy gets around McPherson. Throws it in the middle, but nobody home. Picked back up by McKeon, who throws it to Giordani. Here comes Giordani. He's halfway in, and he's dragged down. And we got a penalty coming up. That penalty can either be on Harrington or Matt Fury. I'm not sure who the call is going to go against, as both of them had their calls going against Fury, but it's not a bad penalty, as the Atlantic Coast Conference leading scorer, Matt Giordani, was breaking in all by himself almost, and not a bad penalty to take by the young defenseman Matt Fury. Only time will tell. Quincy going on the power play now at exactly 5 minutes left in the second period. Conley on the draw. Throws it over in the corner. Picked up by North. North tries to get it out, but they can't. McPherson with the puck. Fires. Another save by Sorrento. Quincy High moved the puck around, but Sorrento once again was up to the task as he made another crucial save just to start off the first few minutes here of this power play. In the box, number 19, Matt Fury for tripping. But it could turn out to be an excellent penalty. Off the draw, a quick shot by number 21, Casey Conley. Kicked aside by Sorrento. Now the puck's controlled by North Quincy High. Harrington with the puck, throws it in. They were on the power play, but they were showing just a little too much. Now they're getting back. Winter and Fitzpatrick out there on the kill. Nice save again. I can't say it enough. Senior goaltender Frankie Sorrento is kitty by the door tonight, as he just makes another outstanding save on number 8, Mike McPherson, who picked the corner, but Sorrento was up to the task with a great glove save. 52 seconds left on the power play. Puck control, draw control by no one. North Quincy pecking at it, picked up by Harrington. He tries to get it out of the zone. He does into center ice, where it's picked up by McKeon. McKeon gets it to Giordani. Giordani fires. Kicked aside by Sorrento, who throws it over to the corner, thrown quickly in front by number 8, McPherson, as that puck slides right through the crease and across into the opposite corner. Here comes Quincy again. Here comes McKeon. McKeon picks it up, takes it down along the right sideboards. He's looking for some, can't find anybody home, and he's wrestled along the boards by nice play by defenseman Canavan. Thrown in front by Diajani. And tipped by Walsh, but not on net. Puck thrown back down. Smith controls it, gets it out into the neutral zone, where it's picked up again by McPherson. McPherson cruising along the left side, looking for Giordani, but he can't get it in front. McKeon picks it up. Picked up again by North Quincy. Penalty's over. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in the period, and North held that on. So here comes Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick's in all alone. Nice save by Smith as Fitzpatrick goes crashing into the net. Great play by both players as Jimmy Fitzpatrick danced around the Quincy High defense, broke in a little bit alone on Smith, didn't have a lot of room, gave him a little move. Smith was up to the task, made the save, and Fitzpatrick went crashing into the net, and the puck will be dropped just outside the Quincy zone. 3 minutes left, 1-0. A fast up and down game here at Quincy Youth Arena, where the North Quincy Red Raiders right now are giving the Quincy High Presidents all that they can handle. As I said earlier, the Presidents have already qualified for the tournament. The Red Raiders a little bit on an off year, but you wouldn't know it by the way they're playing tonight as they're taking the play to Quincy, and they lead this game 1-0 with just a little bit under 3 minutes left here in the second period. Puck was thrown in on the Quincy goaltender, Sorrento, who made another save. Draw just to the left. Coach Silva has his big guns out there again. Giordani, Bitro, and McKeon. Tries to get it in front to Giordani, but he can't. Puck picked up by North Quincy. Here comes North Quincy out. It's Fitzpatrick again. Fitzpatrick can't dance in this time. Gets it into Finnegan. Finnegan throws it in. Fitzpatrick clears the zone. The puck's down behind the Quincy net, and it's thrown back out by Quincy, and we have an icing. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in a fast-paced second period. There's been no score in this period. It's still 1-0 North Quincy High in command right now. Okay. Coach Doyle sends out his number one line to go against Quincy's number one line. That's Lawler, Donovan, and Nash Winter. As we're just about to go under 2 minutes. Puck controlled by North Quincy in the corner. Still in the corner, picked back up, thrown out, not quite able to control it, but picked back up by number 21, Andrew Donovan, who throws it back in. Quincy trying to get it out of the zone, but they're being bottlenecked by North Quincy High in the neutral zone. Here's a break as the puck is broken up by Giordani. Overskated by Buttrell, picked back up by McKeon. McKeon waiting for Bythrow to clear, throws it back in where it's picked up by the defenseman, number 24, Evan Harrington. Harrington trying to get it out, great forechecking by Bythrow. Bythrow's fighting him tooth and nail. Harrington's controlling the puck, throws it behind the net. Here he comes, swings it around, gets it out, and it goes up over the dasher under the North Quincy High Hockey Red Raider sign. So 1 minute, 20 seconds left here in the second period of a very, very well played contest here between the Presidents of Quincy High School and the Red Raiders of North Quincy High School. Draw just to the right of Sorrento. Referee makes sure everybody's all set. Draw controlled by Quincy. Quincy gets it out. Broken up by Deegan. Deegan breaks in on the right, gets a shot on net, and Smith holds on for the whistle. Jimmy Fitzpatrick controlled the draw, threw it up to Zach Deegan. Deegan come down the right boards, didn't have a lot of room as he was being angled off by the Quincy defense, but he did get a shot just to the right of Smith, and Smith held on. Draw controlled by North Quincy High. Deegan fighting for it along the boards. Here comes Quincy breaking out, going up high to Walsh. Walsh picks it up high on the boards. Breaking in, tries to split the defense. Swinging back over and knocking it away, number 2, Matt Rodriguez, the Quincy High defenseman. Thrown back in and went from nowhere, and it just hit Sorrento's leg. Sorrento kicked it aside. He didn't even see it coming. But he deserves to make a save like that the way he's played this evening. Oh, puck thrown right in front. Puck controlled. Thrown in front of Walsh. Walsh couldn't quite handle it. Couldn't get good wood on it as Leone fed it to him. Walsh standing right in front again. Puck taken out of the zone. 17 seconds left here in the scoreless second period, and we have a whistle for offside. 15 seconds left in a very fast-paced second period as the Red Raiders of North Quincy High School are holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Quincy High Presidents here in the second meeting of the year, but in the city of Quincy. Quincy fans in front of me are they're picking up the tempo. They're trying to inspire their team, but it's a little bit too late right now for this period as we break it down under 10 seconds. Puck thrown up into the neutral zone, dumped back down, and that'll be it for the second period. No, we have a whistle. We have 1 second left. So we're going to have to drop the puck as they called an icing. We're going to have to drop the puck in the neutral down just outside the Quincy net. Coach Stoll with 1 second left is pulling Sorrento to get the extra attacker out there. As Finnegan, a right-hand shot's going to take the draw and just try to fire it right at the net. There's the draw and there's the buzzer. And that ends it. That ends the second period here at Quincy Youth Arena. A very, very well played second period, no scoring. I can't stress this enough. This is an offensive game that is being made into a defensive game by the outstanding goaltending of both players. So we're going to take a little break. We'll be back after they clean the ice, and we'll see you shortly for the start of the third period. Okay, welcome back to Quincy Youth Arena here. I'm with Marty Miller. Is that who you are, Marty Miller? You're Martin Miller? You're Martin Miller. You're Alec, and you're Steve Bowe. What do you think of the game so far? Good? And who's your brother? Alex Smith's your brother? And how's Quincy going to do? Are they going to win?
I hope so.
You hope so? Your brother's made a lot of good saves. So you think they're going to come back? All right, you heard it right there from Martin Miller, Alex Smith's little brother, and his pal Stevie Bowe, who are here enjoying the game. They think Quincy's going to come back here in the third period. Thank you, guys. All right, we're just started the third period here. We just spoke, as I said, to young Marty Miller. He's 8 years old. He's the little brother of Alex Smith, the goaltender, and Stephen Bowe, his friend, who's number 10, who both feel the Presidents are going to come back in this period as they're rooting real, real hard as we played the first 30 seconds of this third period of a 1-0 game with North Quincy High ahead on a lone goal with 27 seconds left in the first period by Jimmy Fitzpatrick on a nice play and a nice feed from number 20, Ted Finnegan. So here we go. All right, draw, controlled by Quincy High. No, controlled by North. North throws it out into center ice. Puck picked up. Puck picked up there by Mike Leone, who stole it away, cruised down the right boards, fired a shot, and Sorrento was up for it again as he knocked it away with his blocker, and it's thrown back out here in the center ice. We got Conley, Walsh, and Gilbarty out there for North Quincy. For Quincy High, rather. And we got Fitzpatrick, Deegan, and Finnegan out there for the Red Raiders. Puck thrown into center ice, picked up by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick taking it along the right wing board. Gets it into Finnegan. Finnegan trying to get a shot on net, but he was stopped by good back checking by number 6, Mike Leone. Leone steals it away, comes up the right-hand boards, throws it in on Sorrento. Sorrento throws it up into the glass. Here I am sitting in the middle of the Quincy High root section, and they're very, very quiet. They're a little bit down right now as they are sitting here stunned as North Quincy High has a 1-0 lead here in the third period. Maybe we'll hear a little noise from Quincy High. All right, draw controlled by North. thrown up along the boards and out of the zone where McPherson tried to keep it in. And we have another face-off just outside the Red Raider zone. Giordani, Bythrow, and McKeon out there right now for the Raiders. Puck controlled by North. Thrown in front by McKeon, and Sorrento makes another save as Quincy's come out a little bit quick here to start the third period. It appears they're not too happy with their situation, and they're looking to strike quick. Referee moves them back, straightens them out. Been a very quick-paced, well-played game. Only one penalty, and it was a penalty taken by young defenseman Matt Fury that turned out to be a terrific penalty, as Giordani had him beat on a close play, and Fury put the stick in there, held the shot back, but they called him for a hook. But it was a penalty that was well taken. Thrown in front by Quincy, picked up by Harrington. He takes it around. Smith stops it. Picked up by Bythrow. Bythrow throws it out, tries to get it ahead to Walsh. Picked up by Giordani. Giordani tries to get it in, but he can't get much on the shot. Throws it back in, throws over to the wing boards, controlled by Bythrow. Picked up by the North Quincy defense as Fury throws it up along the boards, picked up again by McKeon. Banged out by some good back checking by number 18, Matt Lawler. But here's North, they could be caught in a line change. Big shot by number 9, Kyle Krager. He throws it outside the zone. The puck's thrown into the Quincy High bench, and we get a penalty just inside, a face-off just inside the zone. We've played 3 minutes. We have 12 minutes left in this battle here at Quincy Youth Arena. Not a seat to be found. Doesn't seem too many people have left, as they're backed up 6-7 deep along the glass, and all the seats here are all filled up. Puck controlled by North, thrown out into the neutral zone. On it was Finnegan. Finnegan gets it in, but Fitzpatrick's in the zone. He's got to get out of the zone. Fitzpatrick getting out to tag up. Puck controlled by Quincy High. Picked up by Leone. Leone gets it up ahead to Walsh. Walsh fires in on a nice pass from Mark Gilbody, but the puck just went wide. North Quincy breaks it out. Jimmy Fitzpatrick takes it into the neutral zone, but good back checking by Casey Conley. He tucks the puck away, and it trickles behind goaltender Alex Smith. Puck sent out up the boards by number 19, Walsh. Puck controlled in the neutral zone now. Thrown back into the neutral zone, where it's picked up by McPherson. Tries to get it to Giordani. Puck goes down into the Quincy end on an icing, and we'll have a face-off just to the left of goaltender Sorrento. I don't have the totals on the saves, but I would venture a guess that Sorrento made at least 9 or 10 saves in the second period, and I have to classify 6, 7, or 8 of them as almost spectacular. He's probably having the game of his life here on senior night at Quincy Youth Arena, and what a night to have a good game. That's not to hold anything back with Alex Smith, who also has played a very solid game, as he's only given up that one goal, and it's 1-0 here at Quincy Youth Arena, with as we're quickly approaching 10 minutes left in this game. Puck controlled by North Quincy. They're keeping it in the zone, but it's stolen away, broken out. Nice pass by Bythrow to McKeon. McKeon goes in all alone, and Sorrento stones him. Another fantastic save, as Stevie Bythrow sent number 17, Mike McKeon, in all alone, and Sorrento once again was right there. He stuck out the leg, and he sent the puck off into the right-hand corner. Sorrento has been the story in this game, as he is one of the big stars here on senior night at Quincy Youth Arena. Puck controlled by North Quincy High, taken out into the neutral zone. Thrown in by Quincy defense, North Quincy defense in behind the net. We got Finnegan, Teagan, Oh! And Fitzpatrick out there. Puck thrown back out into the neutral zone by Quincy as we're playing a little bit of back and forth here in this middle period. The pace has been quick. It's slowed down a little bit right now. And we have a little whistle which will give both teams opportunity to change and do a little bit of re-energizing. Okay.
Blanket winner, Kerry Doyle.
Coach Silva sends out the big guns again. He's got McKeon out there with Giordani and Bythrow, McPherson and Dunn on defense. Draw control by no one right now, but picked up by North Quincy, who try to break it out. They get it out into the neutral zone. It's picked up by McPherson. McPherson throws it in behind the net where it's picked up by number 9, Canavan for North Quincy High. Canavan throws it up the left wing boards behind him where it's picked up by Bythrow, who gets it to McPherson, where it's picked up again by McCann, and he's stoned again by Sorrento. And here comes North Quincy out of the zone. They're 3-on-1. Oh, as Fitzpatrick tries to get it to Dave Regan, and it's broken up on great back checking by defenseman Dunn. We just had some nice up and down action as first McKeon was stuffed again by Sorrento. The puck was quickly snapped up by North Quincy High. Fitzpatrick broke out of the zone. They were 3-on-1. Fitzpatrick took it over to the right, drew the defenseman Graham over a little bit, but couldn't quite get it over his stick and get it to Regan, who would have been in all alone. All right, draw control by Quincy. And Scampers in front of the net where Smith decides to just jump on it. We're going to do it all over again. Donovan, Lawler, and Winter out there right now for North Quincy. Puck control by senior captain Donovan. He sends it right across through the crease where it gets through, not touched by anybody, and now it's banged back in behind the Quincy net. Donovan throws it over into the corner. Gilbody on it. We got Gilbody, Casey, and Walsh out there right now. Puck control by Winter. Winter throws it in the corner, tries to keep it in, but it comes out. Picked up on the North Quincy defense. North throws it back into the zone. They'll be content right now for a few minutes just to keep dropping this puck in there and make Quincy chase it. Quincy tries to bang it up along the boards. Casey has it, but puck controlled again by North. Broken up by Mike Lawler, but broken down by McKeon. Another quick shot by McKeon, and he's stoned again by Sorrento. North breaks it out. Here they come down the wing boards. Harrington trying to get it in, can't quite get around. Kyle Craig made a nice play in defense and left Harrington with the puck over there in the corner. Puck controlled by Andrew Donovan in the corner. Moving in along the boards. Stolen away by Giordani. Here comes Giordani. He lost his footing, no call. It was a good play. His blades come out from under, and the puck is thrown out and iced by North Quincy. And we'll have a whistle. And we're at the halfway point of the third period with 7 minutes, 21 seconds left. North Quincy High clings to a 1-0 lead here at Quincy Youth Arena.
Come on, Quincy! Here we go,
Okay, Coach Doyle sends out the Fitzpatrick line with Deegan and Finnegan on the wings. 7.5 minutes left here in the third period of a 1-0 game with North Quincy High ahead. Draw controlled by North Quincy, thrown back down into the Quincy High zone. Doesn't get, no icing on the play. Puck controlled by North, but picked up again by Quincy. Quincy throws it back out. It went out of the zone. It's thrown in by Finnegan, but Fitzpatrick hadn't cleared the zone, so we have a stoppage in the play with a draw just outside the Quincy zone. Draw controlled by North Quincy. Thrown down into the Thrown down into the North Quincy end by Fury, but taken away. Picked up by McKeon. McKeon takes it to the right, tries to get a little too fancy. Can't get the pass away. He was looking for Gianni. Puck controlled by McPherson. McPherson throws it in front. Save again by Sorrento. As Sorrento sticks the leg out, makes another save, and the puck is thrown into the crowd by McPherson, and the faceoff will just be outside the zone. Once again, Sorrento up to the task. I can't say enough about him tonight. He has been the story, as he has just made save after save. He's made 4 outstanding saves, point-blank saves right here in the third period, and he's keeping the Red Raiders lead safe and sound. And it's a very skimpy lead, a 1-goal lead here with just a little over 6 minutes left in the third period as the Red Raiders try to hold on. Puck goes up into the bench. We're going to have a face-off just outside the North Quincy zone as the puck went into the North Quincy bench. Walsh, Conley, and Mike Gibbons out there for Quincy High. Draw controlled by Quincy, throws it in. Stevie Graham on defense, throws it into the zone, and the puck's behind the net. Okay, puck controlled by North defensemen right now. They're trying to get it out of the zone. They're having a little trouble, and here they come. No. Kept back in by Steve Graham, and now it scurries out, and we're going to have another icing as we just trickled under 6 minutes left in the game as North Quincy ices the puck. The referee puts his hand up, not going to allow any changes, so we're going to get this thing started right away. All right, the big guns are out there again for Quincy High. Gianni, he's out there with Mike McCann and Stevie Bythrow as they're trying to get Quincy back in the game. Puck controlled by Harrington. Andrew Donovan takes it behind the net. Tries to get it in front, but he can't. Banging along the boards. McPherson throws the puck in the opposite direction. No one's there on the off wing, and it's picked up by North Quincy High. Stopped by Harrington. Harrington bangs it along the boards, keeps it in. Here's the Raiders with Donovan, Harrington, and Winter in front. Trying to get it in front. Winter can't get a stick on it. Harrington picks it back up and throws it in. The puck goes behind the net where it's picked back up by Donovan. Tries to get it to Winter. And we have a quick whistle on the play as the referee couldn't see the puck and he blew the whistle. He was over in the corner. He lost control of the puck, so he called a whistle. A little disappointed on the part of the North Quincy team as the puck did still look live in front of the net, but when the whistle blows, the play stops. Okay, here we go. Fitzpatrick, Finnegan, and Deegan out there. Fury on defense. Walsh, Conley, and Gibbons out there for Quincy High. As we're getting, this game just turns under 5 minutes with North Quincy with a 1-0 lead. Puck controlled by Quincy. Flips it right into the zone. North bangs it out again. Nice play by Finnegan. Puck controlled by Fury, picked up by Finnegan. He's just trying to get it in the zone and get it down behind the net. Thrown into the zone by Deegan. Nice play. Finnegan over there to forecheck. He's pushing along the boards. He's working hard. Leone in the back. Fitzpatrick and Finnegan there, but Leone seems to have it bottled up. No, here it comes loose. He throws it in front, and a nice save by Alex Smith as Zach Deegan was waiting there at the doorstep, but the pass just lacked a little bit of muscle, and it couldn't quite get there as Smith dove out to stop the play. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left. North Quincy with a 1-goal lead. 1-0. Puck control by North on the face-off. Shot right on the draw. Shot right on the draw by Andrew Donovan. Smith was right up to the task. Smith quickly put a glove on it and held on for the whistle. All right, puck control by North. North throws it in the back. Picked up by Dunn. Nash Winters on the forecheck. Puck now stolen by Giordani. Giordani takes it into the zone, tries to get it to McCann. McCann can't hold on to it. Gets the puck. Loses it, thrown into the zone. North tries to bang it out again, but it's held in by Dunn. Now it's picked up by Giordani. Giordani loses the puck. Okay, here comes senior captain Andrew Donovan. He's in all alone, and he's stuffed by Smith. Smith with the save of the game right now with a little under 3 minutes left. He stuffs Andrew Donovan, who is in all alone, to keep Quincy High in the game. Save of the game for Alex Smith as he keeps his team in it with just a little bit more than 3 minutes left in the game, and the draw will be to his right. A fantastic save by Smith, as both goaltenders have been the story in this game. And we have a timeout right now called by Coach Sylvia. So here we are as the Quincy High fans start to pick it up a little bit. A little bit less than 3.5 minutes left in the game. Nobody's left the building. Of a well-played, hard-fought game. When these two teams get together, you never know what's going to happen. It's kitty bar the door as the Red Raiders of North Quincy are showing their stuff. They may have had an off year, but they came to play tonight, and they're holding this very explosive Quincy High team scoreless right now with 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the game. As Coach Silva took a timeout, he wanted to talk to the boys, give them a little breather. A lot can happen here in this final 3 minutes. Once again, the story of this game, both goaltenders. Smith in the net for Quincy High has been fantastic. Sorrento in the net for North Quincy High has been a little bit better. He's been superlative. Puck in front again, stopped again by Smith as he makes another big save as North Quincy goes charging towards that net. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left as the Quincy High Presidents fans are trying to get their team going. Puck controlled on the draw by Quincy, broken out by Giordani. Giordani gets it to McPherson. McPherson couldn't get it through again. Saved by Sorrento. As Sorrento stiffs Giordani right in front. 3 minutes left in the game. Puck outside the zone. Controlled by North Quincy. North Quincy in the neutral zone. Bangs it back out into the neutral zone. Fitzpatrick forechecking. Picked up again by Giordani. Giordani stopped by Fury on a nice play. That freshman defense, and Fury has had a fantastic game. And he's going to be here for 3 more years. I also shouldn't forget North Quincy is missing their #1 gun today. Freshman scoring sensation for the Raiders, Brendan Gilmore, who injured himself this week and is going to be out for a few games. North Quincy High misses him, I'm sure, but they have played the game of their season so far tonight. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left, 1-0. North Quincy High on a goal by Jimmy Fitzpatrick from Teddy Finnegan with 27 seconds left in the first period. And North Quincy has held Quincy scoreless for 43 minutes. Draw controlled by Quincy. Puck goes out, picked up by North in the neutral zone. Flips it back out, Leone on it. Leone throws it into center ice where it's tapped by Regan. Puck again in the neutral zone. Coach Silva's got Bite throw out there with McCann. And Quincy lost it as he fell over his own man. And we got a whistle for offsides. We're gonna. It wasn't offside. It must have went up into the Quincy High bench. Back out there now for Quincy High is Giordani, McKeon, and Bythrow. Coach Doyle keeps Doyle keeps off Fitzpatrick. McKeon breaks in. Sorrento makes the save, kicks it up in the air, sticks up his glove, and stops him again. The story of the game, number 31, senior goaltender, Frankie Sorrento, playing the high school game of his life here. As we're under 2 minutes left here as North clings to a 1-0 lead. Another save by Sorrento. This time on Walsh. Sorrento, I hate to keep repeating myself, but he has been the story of the game. 1 minute, 36 seconds left. Puck control gonna be dropped in the North Quincy zone. Draw control by Quincy, banged out, kept in by Leone. Leone throws it, goes off to the right. Kept in again. Saved by Sorrento off Kyle Craig from the point, another save. Sorrento's made a dozen saves this period. All spectacular. Here comes Fitzpatrick breaking in all alone. Shoots, and he scores. Quincy goal scored by number 10, Jimmy Fitzpatrick, his second goal of the night. On a nice pass from Fury, sent Fitzpatrick in all alone, and he did not stop. 2 minutes left, 1 minute, 7 seconds left. North Quincy High ahead, 2-0. Here we go right now, open net goal. Banged in by North Quincy High. As Quincy pulled goaltender Alex Smith, the puck came loose. And Fitzpatrick threw it up to Regan. Regal hustled down just before it cleared the line. And we have now a 3-0 lead for the North Quincy High Red Raiders. 56 seconds left here in the third period. Puck control by North Quincy High. Throws it down, 51 seconds left in the game. Coach Doyle has got to be very happy with the play tonight. Okay, let's give that goal, that last goal, to Zach Deegan with assist from Teddy Finnegan, and number 9, Joey Canavan. 19 seconds left here at Quincy Youth Arena as the fans start to filter out of the building. We've seen a barn burner here. One of the best games between North Quincy High and Quincy High that I've ever seen. As I said earlier, Quincy High will be continuing on and be going to the state tournament. North Quincy High will not, but North Quincy came to play tonight. 19 seconds left. Draw control by North. Puck sent down by Harrington down into the neutral zone. Nice play. He takes a little hit, throws it in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. The North Quincy High Red Raiders have defeated the Quincy High Presidents here. An outstanding effort. An outstanding effort. I can't say enough. Goaltender Frankie Sorrento played the high school game of his life. I'll be very curious to see the stat sheets later as Sorrento just plain stoned this team. This is one of the most explosive teams in the Atlantic Coast Conference, this Quincy High team. I wish them nothing but the best in the tournament. But tonight, the night belongs to senior goaltender Frank Sorrento and Coach Bob Doyle and the rest of the North Quincy High Red Raiders. So, once again, for the final time, the final score, North Quincy High 3, Quincy High nothing. This is Bill Graney along with John Caleri. I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'm sure we'll see you before this season ends with Quincy High in the state tournament. Good night, everybody.
Turkey's the massive one that ever walked.